Hey guys, so I just thought I'd make a quick little video here. I'm holding the camera up about sharenting. So I'm going to be talking about parenting on the internet and sharenting and why I feel like I have the right to do that with my children. And yes, I'm going to use the word right. And why I continue to share my life and their lives on the internet. The first thing I'm going to talk about is communities. Back in the day, like when my mom was growing up, she said people were always outside, you were always talking to your neighbors, and you had community within your neighborhood, within your town, at your churches. We don't really have that set up anymore. Most people stay inside, they get on the internet. I don't really know my neighbors. I have tried to get to know my neighbors. I want to get to know my neighbors. It's just people don't interact with people out in communities the same way they used to. I think a lot of that community has moved onto the internet. And yes, these are people that you technically don't know, but anyone can hurt anyone. They say with sexual assault or child sexual molestation cases, 9 out of 10 times that child is being hurt by somebody that they actually know. So in some cases, maybe the internet is actually safer. However, you have to take into consideration everyone's personality. So for me, I'm an extreme extrovert. I have been blogging and doing photography, using Facebook, running my own social media before I ever even had children. It's something that I personally enjoy. So when I had children, I did think about it and wonder if I'd want to share my children with the world. And when they came out, the obvious answer was yes, because I'm still an extrovert. I still really need people in order to get energy from. I still enjoy being around people. I love talking to people. I could talk all day. I love sharing. And as a mother, I'm even more isolated from people because kids take a lot of energy and work. They need nap times. You are really exhausted as a mom. It's hard to get out, and it's very easy to use the internet as an extrovert to get that energy and acceptance and to fill out those friendship relationships with. So for me, sharing my life is just something that I really enjoy doing, and I think I'll do for the rest of my life. Now, sharing my children's life, I do feel like as a parent, I do have that right. As a parent, I'm going to be making many, many decisions for my children that's going to impact them in the future. Like I'm going to make decisions about what parenting styles I get, what kinds of food I feed them, where they go to school, morals, religion, all of that stuff I get to teach my children. And sharenting, or showing our life on the internet, is just part of that. It's just going to be life to them. Now, they may not like it when they grow up, and they may request not to be shown on the internet, and that's perfectly and 100% fine. And as a parent and an authority figure, I should honor their wishes. But right now, my son is 2.5, and my daughter is 3 weeks old, so they don't really have opinions on that. And honestly, but do I believe that sharenting is wrong and that sharing my son's growing up journey on the internet is wrong? Of course I don't, or I wouldn't do it. I do believe there is a line, and I'm not sure where that line is for me. For our family, you know, we have rules about vlogging. I don't show my son naked in any of the vlogs. I don't generally show him having meltdowns or tantrums or things that I personally would think he would find embarrassing later. I try to keep as much of his private life private for him, and I want to make these vlogs something that we can watch as a family later when he's grown, or his wife can watch with him. So I do want to protect my kids, and I think you can do that while still sharing with the world your family. So I know this is a really, really hot topic, and there are lots of vloggers out there who have had vlogging play a pretty detrimental part in their lives. Like, I think about the Shaytards who are now going through an awful divorce because the father, I've only watched a few of the Shaytards, the father cheated, at least through text messages, on his wife. And I'm not sure if it was actual cheating or not, but I believe the last thing I heard is that they were getting divorced. And I don't know if his fame and fortune through vlogging contributed to his affair. And I don't know, we only have 200 subscribers, or like 170 on this channel. I'm not famous. I don't think I'll ever be famous. I make these vlogs because I really want to remember my son growing up, and I want to document our life. I'm not trying to get famous or make a lot of money or anything. These really are just for us, and I don't mind if other people watch them, but I do know that creating these vlogs and uploading my children's life and my own life onto the internet, it does affect us as a family. It's not just something I do into a vacuum. And that's something that you have to talk about with your family and with your friends, and you have to be transparent about it. My husband and I sat down when I started vlogging more of our family. We talked about how I would always ask my husband before I filmed him, and if he said don't film this, or I would not film that. And that's why he's not really in a lot of my vlogs. He's an introvert. He doesn't really like the internet, and I respect that. And he also respects my decision to film when I feel like filming. And when my children get older, if they don't want to be filmed, they don't have to be filmed. If they never want to be filmed, they never have to be. I'm completely comfortable with that. As sad as it would be, since I love filming so much. But I know that my children's voice matters, and their wishes also matter. So that's kind of my long, rambly thoughts on sharenting. Share your own, or tell me what you think too. Bye.